181 kilometers. You buy just a Chidumasia. Look at the roads. You can't quote I want the back room. Omonte Homachi. Yenny Echere Drama quota near the other. You the deep machine back. You died in Jose. You the deep machine brass assembly. The here so metal fuel. No young crunky to a money baby. A crown why ye be no. Young fan feeding koya. Obechoma assembly and feeding in ho. And crunky to anusu. Yan put a musu yesu. Ade. And you mobile and mobile society to move here. And next year in a say one as a boy good at the more ye quite me quite the roll. Dear quite for my. At the end of the quite MPP by Nanado Bonia by Famai. Nay, NDC 4 by 2 ya. No move to the mobile machine is what. So one idea is Kagun Botomo. Assembly Nation idea is Kagun Botomo cra. The core mandate here, this idea, I the employment 5,000 plus. I'm NDC 4 my brother. I don't think I'm more executive. And I'm call your friends a minimum boy, call a page a boy, call Cantancania boy, call your friend saying, Sacro so in your say a boy, are they? Yes, MC, but it's our fan 94. Na and normal echo so no drip machine, DT buy no, and your construction, your friends will be contracting to buy. So contractor be a bakuma, no your friends will be contracting to buy. So contractor be a bakuma, no already a drip machine or the year quite and all the year market near there. Then you need to the bar. Didn't you at the bar and say you crunk to mark and no MPP about that during a dra and it's adjusted to do nothing important. Say young family year Jumam one crook to Mokai. Yet the bar said a year quite 2 mu. This is what we wanted. And yes, the Goma contractor be a year a year now quite now the quite 24-hour market. They were so now I dear Bakwan, my main class assembly. I dear Bakwan, me share your friend saying assembly no mkushia me we use it for your appointee. I think that you be the best person to answer me this question. Me share budgets mo share ya mo dey bebu amansini ya. So a teacher for my interest went to the teachers column. And me nim in central for mo call me ntey sama ka ho asem. And school furniture. Me who baby procurement 50 number teachers and tables and chairs. Nasika shano no na TV bacho. 313,917.60. Titisikano 3 billion plus. And konya 50. And nobody shano. Which means say akonya ba kubiano will cost us more than 6,200 titisikano 62 million. Akonya ba no mo de break room. Efiri hin eba. And I mean, we was more action plan. Say teacher for Kunya or Tama teacher for any tables. But cost more than 62 million old cities. I couldn't for Jupiter and Ebana. I mean, Tiasia, thank God is appointee. But this is the questions and Kofu Bisa the budget. I'm going to discuss here. I mean, I don't know, budget won't be an ampacho. You should be talking about this. What this is something that is very strange. Teacher for Kunya there. And a table. Why should it cost 2 million plus? Why? And akonya no moneba. Nana akonya be mpacho unya yi na ma me send them out because me ntiase sa akonya ba ko be cost mansin ha. Enye nua no mo de ye. Any from kakra mo de to so. And ba ko cost 62 million. Hey! And I mean who ye thank God said appointees here. Obe chekire mu wo hono mama me. Na tiefo nso a eyo madwumu kristene no mo hudi ekọ enti so far no these are things are ha adwuraman adjusted dumaseman. In fact we share 3 unit classroom block amusia a cost of it is almost 6 billion. 3 units. These are people who are preaching to protect the public purse. Ombo crazy ke 3 unit classroom block cost 6 billion. Nana madwumu kristene thank God say assembly ni power appointee wa obechirechire mu na yakoye nim. I think say mo benya brand so amai budget na mo dey abeto action plan no say budget was there ye be kom sector by sector ni hu die ye mansini no ye wura few any assembly no di sika ye ebe boa mansini say ebe boa assembo no ye chirechire mu ye hu figures etuatua no a say ebe boa ebe hu emo say ebe hu say de ebe ya ye be hu de ekọ ewo mansini mu anti ya no pay de na me de manuasi.
Okay, the boy so near point G. That is school furniture. I said 10%.
Yes.
Until really ongoing, no.
Okay. Of course, say. And go yellow door sign almost on pacho. Maybe as a median material.
procurement of 300 number.
And a dual desk. Yes, I know a dose, but me per teacher for the last point 4. Procurement 15 number teachers, tables and chairs. 313,917.60. What divide there? A year 6,278 Ghana cedis or so. That's almost 3 million. That is Ghana Konya Bako.
Ongoing.
Akonya Bako, Nana can you, mammy? Akonya Bako, Mr. Wa, I'm Fontaine.
And I was
so much is why I won't correct
6,000.
Yeah, right. This town. Most likely here. Nonsense. So wrong figure. Man, who appointing you, I bet you on my answer because it's a harder for say. Akonya ba ko teacher ni akonya ye nimu na Ghana. I bet me cost more than 6,000. And we are no more. Na dia kra na dia papa bi ankonya kra nu sa wo. Enti omunchire mu omo yehu de ekọ na de ekuka ko de Christian ne dodo.
This is a good one. A good one.
Yeah, Nana Mami for Konina, Nima, Achi for Achi, more Mania Bra, Amuti, Gankaga, NDC4, and a branch executive in Mania Koyomuti, Chiama. Nana.
Me now so your social media platform. I was saying live on TikTok, you know. Naagyei TV until you wait to me actually you say about what you mean? Good. Now my loan so we are live on Naagyei TikTok until Naagyei TV and I feel the day about our boom say YouTube YouTube to see na ko share and see Naagyei FM or Naagyei FM or YouTube and so with them this is them come on senior quite
you Nana me that's it. I'm so sorry, American or match ya. Colessa, Manambra, or Mutini, and a pie. Nana, said the American and say, and so, this is election, Boba. You see a real branch, the Aka coincidence. I'm born the 24th of October, and you're better. Into Yasha say I bought a pro, I said, and the Becca. Messing again for the deputy communication.
What is the main, you know? But they can't be where you want to buy a authority or no age.
Say, or what from ya?
At the end of our pass on contest in Maine.
The boss will call you as a
boss. What could you post Kaka? I buy with ye, maybe I appoint you. Can what was the one now? You're not more boss. I got your mind used to plan on you the summer. Oh, when I get some million, one and Kawoko. I on any boss. You know, my only in that boat. That's what on your uncle anyway. Aye, what the uncle region go pack it to Abby. Now on ya we my use it. Where the Senota. As for this one, yes, that was my say, Seno on my use it for Gomeno. I don't my man.
Nanka Kamanya Dartes. Yako,
I don't, you mischief on the face.
I'm telling you, walk on your crown, I shut we are not guys on Yali over here, Yako,
I drew Uncle Pen, no, I know you're better one, the baker pin. No, I
don't make us know that.
As a far and chair, I have some tea. Communication. Easy, Uncle.
I do assemble Mr.
I know which my intina Monica said.
I do, Nana, Yamemra, Emrano Swa, and Yamashi should be yes, some, maybe, so be uncontested. Oh, I'm out for back. Say, from my own side, this way unity. My Huno, no poster. already no me former the no contest and I'm and then about my home so not right to press my home. I never saying be a candy or bit in my oh the veteran. The Wabe social yeah any opportunity I best seven. Wow, Mr. Williamson can work candy over to my day. Oba obey. But my house attacks I shall say. Yes, the local champion. It's Omona more they are the foreign champions. And there's no room for local champion. Look at how they have started it. Now things see a cast of corners you want semi breaker. And I mean you have to be say and that's the question. See ever corners you get me. So you might use the local champion Juma. And I think say everybody church near Mamu and you ground so far so good grounds here. No Bible class me call ye me team am no call ye say ane ebrim so me me nkasa me nyai my mother's in nkasa so it tells you say didi amount for ewo ni yeah nana there to be when him say and na make say nurses na aban edu o mo ares aban dada na obetwe mo yado na ado ne na ado aban last minute appointment a mo ye recruitment in the name of say votes so no financial clearance na we have every right present to be trust appointment you said them maybe 2016 omo ye bi man ko be appoint omo be cancel revoke you know now we have every right but as I mean kind of a government what tema na ya anya ne sa ya ka say teachers and nurses there you be ja omo be be hwe kwan ya be fa so a ye be den ye be tua omo ka wo hwe ya ye de omo to scale so it na career best I think say 18 or 17 months ye nuanom betena ha bia mere bia na omo bo aban no subo as if say they are not the one who created omo creative problem no ma assign the pressure and I say be attacks at to aban trying to make the government unpopular but na make out you say na me no kase ya clear areas ni na em say na no platforms so me beto so na nurses ni no omo mpanyifo kra ba omo be da aban ase enti I think say na nka me nua do me mara nko ba no akaso say atiefu asema na ye bo aban na chi na de aban na clear but oba wa de afanche ba nye bo ne bi nye hwe nana egusun so aye bo adwuma e wo constituency na me nua yi ka say oh ba roso anase mfa adwuma development we dwura ha NDC inform to me inform ho to omo wo kaka no waka so omo na di kan di road ba dwura ha nana wo kan say de bia me ka say azumi without admitting say yes town rules muna mudika we hear the boss yeah we have been talking about the genesis of this town road urban 5 road yeah obi a what urban 5 the NDC na the buy it includes near man na kan we buy assembly block and a community center and a kwan urban 5 roads this are I call urban 5 these are the inputs and I say near man na a one package and yes, you guys came and the groundwork number started. So let's assume say yes. But in all I'm saying 6.5. Nana, today we are talking of how many? You buy a large bar of 10 kilometers. Honorable Pangabu, 10 kilometers. Honorable Pangabu, no honorable matter. Every year 2 kilometers, a free central of Sekusimayaka. And then we are doing another 10. Add up, saying, to the end free and to the 6.5 on the free model. Saying, so what are you talking about? When you ejirafo bia ni mo bia wire development and then it was say na nado and na ye kwan say aban bia ejirafo ye de yehu ye 8 years a yenim say na nado betena so no yehu say 1 kilometer kro wantima ye wa ha enti wo betena ho na wo kasa obia ye kwan say obia na me meti ejura na me ma hu sa akwa what are you talking about yeni mo fi aban bi ni ma akwa na say demonstrations amount for your upon demonstrations enti wo kwan na wo ye na wo he. It's not about some no one show you. Every government and NDC, Rollins, Atamos, Mahama, Aban or buy a we can pinpoint say a Jumadia Quaya, but we can say that of Nanado. Tiado, you can't acquire some infrastructure. You guys, you know very well say you can't compare us. You don't maybe come because and another a graph about men DC. And to that the excuse you give. But I'm sorry, I'm saying for 2 Abama drew 4 years on this one. You get me? So he was talking about assembly. He even talked about drip machines. And the movie, you know, said the now over assembly. Honorable MP stated clearly said, drip machine had buy, Nana, and one said, drip machine come to you only pay 15%. Using the assembly common fund, a year and a year initiate assembly common fund, yeah, NDC, the social intervention back on. Yes, and no more year day, would you have more than 15% of the year, and we are paying it. As we say, government will continue to, but no credit said there's no source of funding. Funding now, in Kaya chat was a say, we had a young fan support to drip, young fan to fuel support. There's nothing like that. Nana, more corona mark of Brobo saying, Yamuko free fuel. I was share 50,000 Ghana cedis and about 500 million. That's why I was say assembly chair. You get me? Do you expect us to do same? Young continue to Burkana. So your government is putting measures in place and make us say Nanote MP was say and near the road to Saba. And that is going to be the funding for the drip machines. So government is putting measures in place. Now, you know, we didn't leave the machines like that. Now, I know how to come out and say one of the ways about me I used to drip and say, you bet you Juma, you bet me the private work and you schedule fuel. You said it, you confirm it. Besides, I say, I'll Libya quarters. Drip machine, yeah, Juma, no coming, I'm so coming, no much. You get me? A lot of places were Honma. You go so on the I teach you on the no me assembly member on the issue of you can't say furniture na you can. No. Until say ube who furniture from more can. You can't sit here and just compare any furniture. You get me?
6,200.
Yes. Nana, me say until say ube we are talking of table and chair for teachers. You can table and chairs are. And yeah, who how can no yan describe yama description ana say table na table way a wood nko ana say a wood table na chair ana. Okay, is there anything like that? Yes, master, you have your assembly members there. Take your assembly members. Why no, you are telling me say your assembly members don't know what they are doing. Honorable Buachi Akwachi, he said, I mean you can't say executive assembly where you can't say Ezeku. Woman the highest decision body. What him be? Me say what him be? And to say, well, no, Sabio, what him you can't tell me say he doesn't know what he's doing. So until you be who akunya corona here can was him no. And now you ain't what I'm for too much in now. So and this budget was given to us the day before. Until no will be uncovered until I be who kunya cry can was you can I mean sit here and I mean you can sit here and accuse there's any corruption or anything like that.
I wish Naagyei 90.3 so na wutie no ya ba be free ase adom am free wa so and then if I say a bono ni nyina one at go until two topics no electricity and food e bre no ko yes, I didn't never high until the funnel 5, 10, 15, 20. What a funnel 20, mammy. Nimion, why? Now used to be so funny 20 sana. That's your for you. And then, Minia, Menina, and a tradi. Or so can't who be no more dear to say. Yes, or my dear to say, teacher for 50 or more tobacco, 62, 63 million. How be? Now, main came out when Yanam ransa. Na meka sama kata enti atiefo muntie ne ye da akonya na meba na omi hu akonya kro no a ye to baako ana table kra ye to baako 63 million no omi hu na adwuraman ne obia asum enya ne fan won say we surprise me nya sure so ma hu sa action plan we but omo ndo so mu ye ye say do so ayi no wo kan ye kokan ye say arrears abai when the end is for money hu asemo 36 months legacy arrears e betu ayi say. And they said, yes, to jet ma akufuado jet private jet because my fan crofo 2013-14 man or your friend say mutia bosom ya muntia akufuado betua 3 years arrears mo say a month ama mo 18 and can say o man na new because this is a normal government year wo bobo so man say obosu bi na make roads so no wo kasa na on record the NDC has only constructed 12 kilometers according to Yusuf 12 kilometers. And I can tell you what we did in our entire your friends generation. Now Seko Chrome road so 4 kilometers. So see again 6.5. What the can I say? And 10.5. Free from so
eko see your friend say seko no 2006 2005 2006 and you 23 kilometers 23 kilometers what the car are saying a free your friend saying friend say me na so eko do adem akwan na ye na nyina nam so almost 20 kilometers it ye ba kwan quarter ye ka nya no yonkro ye kura e wo de oba ho abeti ahwe e say ohwe ni ye omo men omo fire full there was a 10 kilometers one way kura or the abeka ho e be sere omo they only did 12 and I may verify I don't trust this figure I'll verify on the issue of electricity by industries in fact e do breya na ya kai ama US nyina hu say sabi me predia sa opetumi a enya atro enya bosemka enya nkontompo ena nwumdwa ena ejiri tumi and me industries na complain say aban ya aba ko be kun ba aban aba electricity tariff e kun omo nana anya ne kan omo amu produce enoma ye to okroma omo say electricity tariff e kun omo electricity nkwa o other tariffs omo dey aba omo na say omo ban your friend is saying 4 taxes omo dey 8 taxes aba say industry school mu no electricity nka ho enne omo amowo anwuma omo biebie e ka say aban yi gu omo nwuma na electricity omo dey bu omo kom e 40% ya efie mu dey end 28% anokwa to ya na asa na omo use mfidi akase e produce drinks na de ade no omo so omo wu aban ne ko omo e bi kura so omo free oman mu eno na NDC for ne kan NDC for ne kan sa yewura say dun katia so omo ba omo be ma meters ya anajo o ko adwuma wo de ye adwuma enready na mo timi afa nipa bebre me bisa Yusuf say sa meters na baba da be ene sa mi say meter na eku omo yi eridi ku omo egu omo nyuma AGI industries e ba na say na omo su mo atreke omo and omo na eka mu no say mo gu nyuma na omo bie no in fact the NDC has a track record of say omo gu nyuma in the 90s yeah I said the diversity plan omo di aba eton state institution nyina more than 300 state institution omo ton fast forward Mahama 1 what was the doomson here anyuma be na ngu okruma obada nkubeta mu aboy oyire wu aboy enkodantimi ye homework anajo amanfo ko welders ni hairdressers ko amoto kwa these are things de be gu nyuma Mahama 1 omo ba omo refine kakra ozo omo taxes iku sa na omo ne kan in fact ye kan electricity tariff okruma the MPP has been very charitable and they made demonstration am obi ehu the 8 years of Nana Danko Akufo-Addo said the oil light some Emma Timanfo any NDC for the year na ekuya auto light na sa auto light na nu baby na sa because oma ye oma dwene say omo mfa ho Timanfo na omo mfa ho de omo pa na omo ye mesa tia free me person ya analysis ni mesa tia free Mills Mahama 8 years me fa 8 years block na obi ehun say the NDC can never be better than the MPP in any form of structure. Say, yeah, na Timanfo di electricity ho nsem no. Na nya abotrema me wadaroma. 2009, Oma increase tariff bia. 2010, Omo diko 89%. 2011, 10%. 2012, 7.42%. NDC then America and wadaroma to NDC. 2013, 58.9%. Omo tumu. 2014 28.35%. 2015 tie onana baby omo boy ekrono na omo ko dieli papa bia omo say o dey bribe NDC for $1 million mo tie increment no ye wudum so no ku ya no mo say boy ekrono nana 90.93%, which means technically so we talk light 100 cedi omo tum no o to 200 cedis. This is how wicked the NDC were in 2015. Almost a bribe omo nipa ya chi no a ye ko jeli no November 30 years in prison. And then attorney general say obeye nhwehwemu NDC for omo je obere. Yeah, we don't trust that age. We don't. 2016 omo tumu 10%. 8 years block no okika bo 294.6%. That's averagely. Okamu wa etitemu no NDC Akufo na say 8 years omutum 36.8. Now let's come to Akufo. Ni ehun kire timamufo say NDC fo yi omo ka no kre entrikese nobody abeja konya no entrikese aban nie hwe 2017 Akufo dan tum 2018 otie so 17.5%. What you pay them da and now no mati NDC take so 4% no nana so hu say no mo boy kro no wo to ya na san na manfo tete no mati ye de na ntesa Akufo ado take so 17.5 2018 over 2019 about 17.46%. 2020 no increment, 2021 no increment, 2022 27.15%, 2023 51.02%, and at 2024 even before 2024 no Akufo ado take light so 6.47% and sana yebe wie no opeje amko 6.47%. Now let's look at the average. The 8 years of Nana Danko Akufo ado 84.6 and this for the year 294.6 so yeah the 84.6. That's a wafem average there 10.56%. This is the statistics. This is how wicked the NDC is treating us using electricity tariff. Now as if it's not enough and now we'll share the air qua share a car modiaba NDC are buying by a car better electricity a bon time Oma peje mwa omu maye twa mene bo aye to se se ana san ye to ne tentem nyina no na na woni 2025 they made losses only ECG losses oma ye 14.4 billion just a car oma bo oma nyamfa so bia wo me na so omu manage no mane ye no MPP ye ko profit ayenya ye 17 billion ECG factor make you the ECG made profit of 17 billion. Ye free by mu. NDC for be ja ye wura gina po dwana num TV so dwana num oba kani abo be ba fam eno ma be boko aso de nkaten na mu o mema mu meters nka ba de sa mu se ma meter. En na hwe de o de kunipa dum so na mu na mo se timu. En na light no ne gina bright say tem bia agriko I wa ejira ha my excuses. Tem bia ne dum light. Ye dum light ni nyina omo say gunnuma enne enwuma mu bebie na aboa mo so ko 24-hour economy a nipa adwuma ba kunipa miensa no enkrofo de amabeto no afei na mu gu no e de na mo de aya omo de aya mo enkrofo de a omo bia mo beboa mo kra no ma temu no enne mo taxes any tariff na eku omo boni be no mai aban a wo mo de ntrekese kwan aba say na tie o ntrekese enti de bi mu from scammers no enya sa no me ka no oko bebia sa che say tekrema mienu oko school secondary school education double track about end 3 months about end 1 year and no more 2027 I'm say aboaje e friends be dia kwantimi ayi aboaje obetimi ayi ye MPP be dia kwantimi ayi aboaje wo free education what to Martin wan no mu jo ma no me to parents bi tim to ma omo and na mo se mo dia 2027 eno kra mu ntimi nya enya fosa o ba kuawa na o ma se no sa no me ne ka no na enne obi an fa ni gie me ne minu ya use vie kuafo ani gie papa bi anim because o ma ba body abanti enne enkrofo ma be ko secondary school yi atu aduado abro no go obi anto in fact 3 million no kra wo pa chokro mo obi atokra na obi ama aban we a odin trickse ba ye sa na tie enti e ba light su dia and this in a light will come light and then it will boon for because these are the facts. Okay. On the fuel. It even exposes the NDC more. On the fuel, no. It's a good money more say. I said, man, you're a Mahamanka. Or no son of Meba. We are saying, Sikasam Kunta will quite trade. Russia, you go with Ginaso or say, hey, for an air course to 2022, Yato diesel 23. Cities. I had to petrol around 18 cities, you know. Was it the incompetence of the MPP? Meanwhile, as of that time, you know, fuel to me cost $125 per barrel. Tio Nana, equal 23 cedi per diesel and a liter. No, now between 125 dollars per barrel to 130. And normally that's saying, and you're trying to say, and then when you say. It's between $85 and $82 per barrel. Check mommy. It's between 82 and 85. and so and now you told diesel 19 cities. A bit on the 19 cities plus. A bit on petrol 16 cities. So imagine say I could do it in $130 per barrel. You bet you have 26 cities in Ebetia. Pay the mathematics. It is exposing the NDC more. And in fact, Nana, and Adia Nipa Empire again and Kohon yes. When him say Russia no me the third world producing oil country. Third. And to kwano koso restrictions bebre ne your friends say taboo bebre de to omo so a omo fa ngono na enko ba bia biu. Eti kakra na ho no. Na eboa ye dene NDC force omo ntie. Na asema na Ewura Mahama akogina timpie so ka bi. Say and to kwano call Iran no and na ma ebo na kosoro ne ade ade. Nyame mfa ye nyina bɔ ne nkyɛe. Akufo ade wɔso de ndie Ukraine de ne Russia de ne de. Enye ntɔkwa. Enye ade ebe ha ye. Ope 2 minutes. What the strength is kwanso kasa on the emotions of Daniel. And then they will kind of cry. Also the end is one kind of cry. Or kind of cry says Santo Quano and a man ne why you price and I could do something. Some start here no a buyer reduces the $2. Near ton 1 liter back on 90 pesos or so. Almost a ton air force war. A ton air force day. And then a ton air force I then use the voyager at 2 for no majaka. Because a bua bomo and contemponia tra modi yakunyano and no na bua bomo. I can kanya for hwɛ deɛ ɔmo kan ɛkyerɛ yɛ friend say automatic employment ɛma teacher for menu ayi si fina to yi block a friend say college for the block back up ɔmo timi fa anet for the block back ɔmo timi ɔmo hwɛ nkura ɛdi mu ka kyerɛ ɔmo sɛ wowie yɛ pɛ kinkran yɛ fɛ wɔ dwuma ɛnna ɛnyɛ saa na ɔmo ayɛ no ɛnna ɔmo atu afra ɔmo so wɔ abɛtumi wo ɛnyɛ force sɛ woyɛ wokɔ college yɛ fɛ wɔ dwuma this is the way they trick Ghanaians to vote for them at the any topic of literature but be it on electricity or be it on your friend say fango no ebu NDC fo animu ase ese so mo betina fidie so anana mo yira mo na mo paga na chosen kontompo na mo di akonya no and I expose them and so they have to beg Ghanaians apologize to Ghanaians say san kontompo no mo nyedie because amamu no nya kontompo de eyem ya eyem ehye me kase pa ne say Ewura Mahama no ye we former president onim say de external issues ye bo na nua to free opportunity and okaka de obeka na abeto na fe no wo ka kire yen say Iran American Israel war na ma enoma ye ho kire and na mugu nkrofo business no mugu nkrofo enwuma 40% increment the tariff amudi gu nkrofo enwuma sa na mo ne omoka and that yes adum na atia sa same industry ko akoto this year 19 cedis na say omo bu omo abra musu that the sheer wickedness of the NDC latest is na pejam omontimi light ni nso nyina so o say akoto diesel no bo so ejina tenten adem bone be no man
abana question 2 cedi
wa hene fa omo ko fa no hene the last time they said that in I think on 16 February 2026 omo can so omo test 0.36% in 2 cedi it turns out to be a lie in fact comic a friend saying penimuno out that so omo am di fangu dwa no wo say abani yen kotopo no otwa omo na ebo sa aka no Reversing upon, I say, a bind way young contempo, Oman Ebo Sakano, and ya bind it to your capre. And you are okay still a Christian, you who may be equal. But still, for no one airport, the air country Ghana for you. The NDC, no, Omon cano crack, Omon throw and contempo nobody aconye, and then ye blessing. And no for the beer soon. And then I know animal said I don't know me, ne, I don't know me, and you be any got up and body be a buy and watch it. And then electricity will be at an answer, for another be a good do. Yesterday NDC, but yes, I know money I can. You best some. Munye no me no my hon toy. Now the Amoka quadia. I'm not drain, said the Moko talk when Yabako address at your Duma sister 3 million. No, I'm not drain yes, Ramo. Apunyano, Nanami here. Down my dear Punyana, I do good job. Mimi could try you. I'm asking me propaganda. Mr. One note it down. That's 3 million Konya, money teacher for 15 Konyano. But chow. Kucha Konyana treasure, my no YouTube no be who.
You major brand pensa.
Mr. Ma, budget in here. I'm not in a papa. I'm saying, branding, a very at the best rendies. Ghana for Jimudi, near the 2 minimum. When you know my year, near home high, no more here, a queen.
Yo, it's a Ado Michael, now I take me cano. Why, 15 minutes, dear mammy. I don't say, if I had their power, what trust I hope so. Over corner, side, dear man. This is for 15 minutes, mammy, sir.
me that's it.
So we had time now that we do hold man no come some to us.
Nana me that's it. Na me nua no hyase no. O se omo ye Sekotan rules. Na nze me nim no kan kilo na me wa bonche man ti kilo wa ka say how many kilometers? Sekotan rules ye 4. Na ado wonim Sekoyie de. Wonim Sekoyie. Sekotan rules 4 kilometers. Hey, massa. Sekotan rules one of the about 5 roads here ye. And na ayakwayi 1 kilometer de ko ho. Ah, wa hen Sekotan rules no wa hen. Wuyi se wa hu kwan ya ko Presby asori bi o Methodist asori. Saba bi kakra no na town road wo. Ehefa bi 96 there about yes akwan under boacha ansa. Afram to say ayi teacher krom bi so obi a wote sa akwan no so. Enti mpacho mun yim from record mu. Efra anyina su ayi seko ekosi beme anyina su beme. And this na ye on record. Enti mo masa na wo ka akwan wa fa ayi Nkranza ejura to Nkranza. What about kuma ejura to Kumasi? Asphalt. Ejura to Kumasi asphalt road. 160 something kilometers. Ah, what me fa from so. Edikosi I can say what me fa from.
Yeah, can't
ejura ha.
The municipality.
Me say yeah can't there. Me nua de me kan say akwan aya ye ejura fo di ho mfaso. Wo yi Kumasi te ejura efrimu a enye ye me nua. Asphalt no be ende ejura ha nto aso. Inte purposely for ejura. I don't know why obitimi ka say if I grad kosi Nkranza na Kumasi de yentimi fa nkonkosi ayi. Me say ye ka kwan ya ndi say ya ejurafo e benefit directly. Town roads ma prove say we are more than you. Other roads ma prove we are more than you. So what are you talking about? Nana, let's come to the issue of AGR. Yes. Yes, AGR has raised issue about electricity tariff. Akosoro. Say according to almost since NDC by electricity has been increased by 40%, and they raise concern. Yes, Nana. Electricity was one of the challenges, and now one of the areas, sector, or man we are struggling to fix. No 2 years about that. It didn't start today. We can trace it back from Rawlings, Kufuor. And then you get to my baby at chum. Not solely we're depending on so I can say hydro. About 70% of light I need no maruna and hydro. I kusumbu. And now we at the point of blue becan. Now a quadruba be not the way na soon in your reliable be. With me say nothing soon yet na airy. I kusum tom rebia whether necessary and soon away. Into Bakaya. Baby, I made my new free army who said, yet for the first time it did so was 2007. And I present before. Now you tell me a share load. Now, I said 2 days, no more light. Now, baby, for that was the time I made experiencing. Nana, now the reason of the mine is Akosumbo and my over 1,200 megawatt. I feel it was giving us about 400, 500 megawatt. Naturally, say, or man to be an air holding, trade Durunana, now it wasn't sustainable. Duba Kaya, Energy Commission crowd by say President Kufuor said he should be with the way of money sick and I was say added their friend terminal generation and add their friend plant. I used to fuel the say car power me. Mokasenka, the president, the government then should add 200 megawatts every year. But President Kufuor and Pebu went here. But what did we do? We all even saw what they I kind of saying. What they are suffer for, echo saw Monkobo, Mpayokai. Emma Recubro so as that by then on a year energy, I think so on a year ECG boss. Or cry some plants be by I cheer plants and by what crying away. Mokachi said they are toy generators. So that was the record of President Kufuor in the way of fixing them so. Now, back forward in 2014, we went back to similar situation. And it was terrible, said the Union. It started the record, said it didn't start under 2014. It started somewhere 2007, said the Mecca. Nana, Yabaye, he says, as John the Man Mahama admitted, said, Doomso, he wasn't the cause of the Doomso, but he was ready to and he put it upon himself. Nana. he put it upon himself. Up to the necessary measure. And by then, there were 3 challenges so far as the energy sector was concerned. One was the issue of what? A generational capacity. Na lat na yenuano ensoye. Na second was legacy debt. A kabia at a point I was buying to electricity nana. Na yesuro say ye too much mamofo no be complaint nana. Na buying the aton ho say obetua sa differences and na increment na the ama electricity company for. Okay, and I say ECD. He will take that is a can or befa. And to know a mati mamofo no I enjoy. But at the end of the day, I buy one tree and I cannot da pale and ye too the legacy debt. In this essence, John Romani Mahama, I identified that problem. Nana, another issue was fuel. You who said the way I know man, said the maker, we were shifting away from the hydro to thermal. Thermal also, here you use gas and what diesel not the account. And that was we had some plans were in place. And also use thermal, I use fuel. So now we need fuel. Fuel was a challenge. We were dependent on Nigeria gas. It is here in Nigeria for Kabe and no much. Nana, you never yet to me say at the end of 2016, he says John Dramani Mahama has fixed the issue about what? Electricity challenges are needed. Ubaka even president, former vice president, Beka said Mahama deserves no credit for fixing Dumso. Simple because your administration said Dumso was fixed. And the challenges that make contribute to the Dumso you experience here. And you say, "Because Dumso is whereby you run what there's a low shedding, and light now will generate no soon. Now we'll channel a when you be now, we know automatically never say possible. Yes, I be by a friend PURC, institution me by a friend PURC, Nana. One more the answer, sad, I be now, and maybe to my banya no subsidize it, you better too full more no subsidize, I like more no subsidize. Yeah, if you say no, you continue saying you be good electricity, you be good energy sector. And to young folk a poor bimra, no more Juma on Baba begin say, Nana, you're too light more. Electricity for an net for too light more. Woman make sure some confront the Ben say, I was see you two say. Until now, and some may bed in my buy and say, I buying so the government will not subsidize again. Into Russia, a free 2014 ever. Say anytime there's electricity increment there, I buy him far. PRC for the decide. And Nana, you put 2 some measures in place. But Nana, you can increment the track record of NDC in the energy sector. Nana, Abro here cannot compare themselves. Say the mechanic, who pay a buyer or buyer while expanding electricity to the various community also the various part of the country NDC. Now in 2007 year not the electricity coverage in this country was 56%. Now they free power near they do 80%. MPP by they left it in 8 years and they only added 8%. And now make us say your electricity coverage 88%. You added only 8%. So how can you tell me say Obi Awuba you don't invest in electricity? You don't invest in our energy sector. You wanted to increase electricity bill. How would Daniel take you for? Yeah, you buy money and you buy now you have communities they like that. 16 communities. And not only here, across every district. So yeah, we invest in the energy sector. So there have been incremental. Nana, it is on course. Unlike you people. He was talking about and Americans and Nana, you are talking of almost 2 years a year increasing electricity by 40%. What was in just 2023? You increase electricity by 51%.
I can't 5 minutes.
We increase electricity by 51%, Nana. And watching, we starting to introduce COVID tax. We introduce e-levy. We introduce betting tax. This way, near man, we introduce here. You are talking of already AGI. Nana, they admitted, say, and near the economics has improved. Economic indicators have improved. Nana, if I say they are living, companies are living this country. One say about no yes, electricity what there, things are near the best. But about other economic indicators, CD appreciation, and now dollar about dollar a year, CD exchange rate, it has improved and they are benefiting. Companies almost in the multi plan and or confirm the amount when so about dollar need to see. And to wash out in inflation, said the near one MPP, inflation will turn them and they're not and enter they can plan. Almost now they have gotten confidence in the economy. And then you are watching Nana, the companies are workers NDC ban good companies and our companies. I mentioned in 2023, companies through man women and the MPP. Nana Glovo, check Ghana Web. Glovo through man women call other country, nearby country. Aye Nivea, aye in companies, skin aye. One call Nana Jumia Food, Lipton Tea, dark and lovely. Bet 365, Game, Big Pen. All these companies left this country in 2023. Yeah, banks are moving over 5,000 people in this job. Look at interest rate, baby. I'm interest rate call. Echo drew about 45%. In interest rate, has come down to 20%, 22%. And how can you compare yourself to us when it comes to governing this country and in terms of business? Businesses are doing very well today. They get me. The energy sector, Moko, you buy Kada near him, so what's your free one? Energy sector, yeah, free power near Kaya $2.5 billion. Nana, Nabi be free one. Near car, and I'm 3.5 billion. In terms of what I do, ECG has made, profit. Why was the debate left? Why was the debate? The end of the debate resign. You can't pay the IPPs. IPPs are the other chairman. You two about NPP. That is why Mahama in the following day, no more say almost shut up president because you were owing them $1.7 billion. Now, because we have cleared all this debt and Cascaba and Yamfantia. So I mean, your bad energy sector, you guys have no moral right. You mess the place, and that's why you resign. Now, recently, you can't say Public Accounts Committee. Nana, when the ECG people were invited, Kabi and now add more time. One more overspending on Muya Honor. Afenyo Markin was the chairman, and you wait. It will come out. We will take these people on. Nisa Otihan Madede na Oyen. Nanaga Krebo on the your cousin fuel. 3 minutes, please. Minia, and then Minia saying, well, he's blaming NDC for the fuel increase. I am the son name in Abishia was. Adu Mayati has recently be near to fuel born a bathroom. And Nana, you were not a western alligator. Adu catcher that was done no one. I was listening to one daughter. I believe so. What catcher alligator say fuel na yatisano has nothing to do with government. And as a result of what? Fuel price at the international market is what? And a man fuel bore above from. And now make us a way catch alligator besides. So we shouldn't use fuel for politics. Adu catcher I and this is the fuel your politics. And a way yes, alligator tell me about confirm. And alligator can say any more that Ghana for a chair. Because just be a bad way, where we position what your politics. What Bapa was my find your politics. And tell you one was a ne, I do blame and this about because no international market nana and the fuel price and I'm $89 to $90. So automatically, say per your logic, we can blame the government. Add more free power, no fuel, $72 in the international market, a barrel crude oil. 72, but you left price of fuel at the pump. A liter of petrol was 15 cedis. Diesel was 17 cedis. This is what you left. You got me? And not just by say, Nana, just by say, fuel cost international market to $90 in Ukraine, and the fuel at the international cost some pump 14 point something. Said the Mujai. And so it tells you that we better now because the government has no influence in the price of fuel. It means that you are not being truthful. Nana, there are factors that contribute to fuel. It's not one of the factors fuel price or reduction. One, no, you said okay, say one the international market price. Fuel cost for international market, it affects the domestically. Automatically it affects domestic price. And apart from that, another factor here, the exchange rate. Exchange rate, Nana, when you say the MPP, every not dollar was around 50 cedis. And now it is 11.6. So you can imagine say ne fuel boy $89 ewa manone. And anka yenam say Ghana for ko to fuel companies ko to fuel mo use almost $100 no. And can you believe say can no almost $100 at 15 cedis. Can you believe say can that fuel you better fuel say. We will be buying fuel around 25 Ghana cedis. But because of the stabilization of the city no so at our then are improving. That's why we are even getting at this level. And as you said, government also make intervention. And another factor here, you kind of saying taxes and a levy. I will fuel. So these are the three factors that contribute to fuel. Now we can walk out and say, yeah, buy a now you have fuel so by 2 cities, and that is the taxes. I mean the intervention government has done. By now we be buying fuel at 19 or 20. That because of government intervention. I don't say oh company no say what money 8 year. Company so more time with me yes sir. Now the bra TUC for banana do ho say one year one share fuel about the way see Nana catch say he can reduce fuel price because we are going to lose about 4 billion Ghana cedis. But today someone is doing 2 cedis and you are claiming say your company is being government is able to convince them. You couldn't do that.
Okay. I was here. Mr. Yusuf Nwachene can SPK ko subsana pay obedua na obenya for sodia and yako na kokwaje agrochemicals. Hono mo bia hono mo okọ obemo protocol macho hunting and afi ope spray machine hodo on so ka de bia de ko de ho na kwakwaje de no e free baba so road near Kasapa Sports ebom so nkona kwanso benye bia to hono mo 0242805267 only 24 any command na kwese Ebenezer say a train house stroke wala mu chense akonto mu chense huhia huhum bambo opesa odonya for so adwuma sem enko ye upe promotion and I say sabi o sika no hono mo ye business bi enko ye Ghana card and afi document bia no okwa obetumi ahwehwe ede amo owo adwira sorry asante mampon timba nkwanta odru timba nkwanta krom ho no a ebo se school dan bi e wo hono Grace Academy School o de fa Maserati na e wo kwan no pe no kwa akoto Grace Academy School na chipe na aye na akosi Ebenezer wa odin juma one na nin komo 0549 773183 and 0500 957663 one na Ebenezer endi enkomo na Jackem 7 countries no pay IBR self lock ubebo dan so a prepaid and obey issue plain standard sheet in tuntum e o na share ye you associates bebre e wo en associate sanso e CCTV cameras a ubebo fie no ban na comfort ntumi enwi awo ye mo 20-year warranty utumi ade ehwe esaya bra edusika ebe mo techiman nkranza sunyane tamalewanchi mampon kintampo ho nyina e wa yedi enjuma 051 009000 051 009000 only 24 any command as you say bra na fe omo adru papa da tona fa saw yede nyina male vitality waist pains na hawo gonorrhea white and afi malaria loss of appetite bra na body pains na how you more bound even for treat ointment so hold more skin rashes na be to ase at the amount 0248096809 0248962809 obejira obehuno ewo eye makwala de so hold mamenko afi ye to ankomo so na yes adu bebom meba mamente message we fi hono mo so message roba ye no enya no tete ma mo asana be betumi aka wasa na berusa esa na ne kana de ama me we say good morning na for the president is playing mind games with Ghanaians. In 2024 they promised not to introduce any tax, but last year they broke their promise and implemented D-levy and later went ahead and increased utility tariff. Is this the resilient economy they are talking about? We free a year Tijani Honomo, Tijani the way for the Mokuma and a buy. Mameko SMS and so Namin Kanka so Honomo. Very lengthy one. I said NanaFori, please, we the people at Brigade are suffering no Zoom line container over there. The MP and MC should help us from Anas Barcelona inside Brigade. Yamfo intrato na fe min konkoshe we so ewo ho enomo okay. Our Yusuf Edifree Sabon line about say good morning. Now for NPP should learn to pray for Ghana and not wish for the country to fall because they are out of power. Marvelous submission to Mr. Yusuf this morning. Greetings to one organizer. To our Yusuf NFA Sabon and the bar. Okay, then Mama for we good morning. Say good morning, Chairman. I think Ado shouldn't have comment on the increment on fuel because He said on your platform that we should not blame government on the rise of fuel prices. One of the days when Joy News write anything, Ghanaians believe it to be true. Only did we realize years later that everything they did mostly was to favor the NPP. Yet transportation fares have remained the same. Joy News should have updated us by what percentage has crude prices rising. When you know, yes, remember how when you throw settings, they should be little intellectual. I think it's as a result of the protected conflict. Rashid from Gonja Lai, Edia or the Eba, I don't know. Yes, not more deep or boy, you know, a friend say, Mampong, Obi Frem is more than 30 cities. And so I quanted the more, so my quantity 30 Ghana cities. That's very bad.
I say, damn, do one with Jimmy 20 the aircon, say, it's more than power.
I see I quantity.
David. I'll say two MCs, you know. I'm more lazy.
These are some of the things.
Abandoning to move.
And you know, so times up with them, yet so they are. And the Montis,
yes,
but the moment I been increasing Kakrabi, Namonso.
And the crown should come from your
of course,
your
union.
More has in your family.
So what should you? And I don't blame them because I buy it to Mamu for a bit to Afro. You see, at time doesn't. You also at time say, make sure say, Emrano, you better make sure them Rambe, Manana. Say your bus station one of next year. Yes, yes, you will just say I'm for. Even also police bomber, so your mom.
I don't know,
yes, Miniano,
we have for the territory.
I am the past million. What year to say they are good at collapsing business, electricity, no, or my pajama year to some man statistics, no. Say averagely they are more than 30, we are 10. And the Basso good business. In fact, we show more history now. I said diversity, almost 2 years, taking more than 300. One, a boom confonuma through doom saw. Now, wouldn't the S3, Nana? Yeah, almost doom son by almost sign IP, engage IPPs. When we come take or pay agreement on sign, almost 1 billion. World Bank country director catcher say, I the most contractor a bon cry a goo or my name was a boy a car, a croma. Cut or say some contracting cases on my be a sign or boy a chrono found. And this year buying a boy a chrono found, and then I did Papa go to October 30 years no. IPP is almost saying 43. But according to say $1 million bribe by free money corruption free money. And this is 4 years. Ye wouldn't say queen no. Omo pay electricity by 90.93%. No, me say boy a chrono count out of the 43 IPPs on my sign. Nana. Baku $1 million na abrofona che wo so be kan say ye ba bam na ehwehwem and ayantimi anche wo but abrofona de omo trailer no ma nyina che wo say send this for bokro no papa dum so kuye no mo say boy krono $1 million no mo gidi he okan ya kokan your friend say infidie your friend say rose asem de say mo my time 2 hours e be boy ai tete mo number ba kokra wo de na na hwe mo anim ha free your friend say your office wo be fa mo anim ha ko fa public park go fire your friends say ni nyina che oboa I say 12 there no how many kilometers man 12 and I'm giving you an authority no ho kire no a no de kumasi akwan sa de no ka bia otea no odam a free mamponti bedu a ye dwura kwan enka bibio da egu animu ase ye ka domi ekosi ye hie so ha fine but wo ka kumasi mamponti akwan be ka dwura ho a egu animu ase mpacho nka bia da wo kire wonti na wo ka sa de a misiro nka bia. We have done very well. Yen yedi quota ba kroma kotokunu na ase ho akwa akodo me pass ma che eva twese yedi quota ba okwa tekwa yen yedi quota kire okwa anyina so a yen yedi quota kire hwe okan akoka say your friend say every anyina su ekodu sekokodu anyina so mo na ye bizan say contractor no your friend say obua contractor your friend say me jata na man omo contractor ni din we gave the contract to a contractor an engineer men can't no. So anymore, we man test back. You should mention the contractor's name. Oh boy, we gave the contract started your friend say contract and sign on over 2008. Now let me give you the history. Now Ocean baby man and cast up and who assembly. Nana contract in the March 2007. The latter part of Q4. Now contractor in Dino. My name one channel not to be one way I'm mistaken baby. 2007 the mark contract. contractor no ye oba a friend of Madam Akuasewa of Pretty Apps Contracting Company Limited. That time chief engineer yewura Adiomi. Ya started contract no. Yeah na yeto aba wie ye na NDC we ni ye. And I'm hot contract. And that 2011 no must have to us. You want to take credit for it? Maybe the name of the contractor on him. And so you cannot take credit to that road. Yeah, near the bar. And I'm going to stop where I'm going to us. Obi a work sekone anyina su nim sa asem no mesere no asasem no nka bio da say mo na mo yes akwan ye ne ba kon and the mesere on taking note on the issue of energy your friend is saying debt omo fra ban was you to say omo dey aka $2.5 billion at the average rate of your friend is saying dollar rate of 4.2 yeah ko so say ye dey 15 3.4 dey na so do the math. They made the place steal our money. But the verdict free America ban. Esa boy chrono. And this abai. Do so the national. No more say boy chrono. And na eji aso mu gu omu nyuma. What you to nzampa mu gu nyuma. Ya besremo. Enye ni dina mo bai. Mo nye nyuma yie. 24-hour economy 133 no ye twen. Enye 24-hour market ya. Mo di gu mu ani mu ase no. And na Ghana fa na nyina do man he no kra pamo mo so sa asa no mo nka no won man sin wo. Because we join be that mu bubu school die bubu amanfo abro sai bubu kwantia edwa yesi ni kama NDC 4 mo dey my ebudwa na gu say o mezi 24 hour market Jesus Christ edi betre mo dey ni anya no ntini eto abama mo ba na mo se mo betre nwumo mama adwuma ba ko nipa me nsa ba enye dwaguo enye school bubuo enye nkofo pota mugu esremo mo nye no mayi edi edo ababa na nim say 2028 Roma ma unu gbanu mi oba be ye no kama na wa ma na ma mo ide
na ye ka edan gugu a o ka national cathedral ye bu judges adan gugu ye bu amanfo companies private companies egugu ye wi akire car na ya bo over 15 billion ekosi sen mu wi enu ma jamna enne ho adane swimming pool wo moral right to come and talk about see bubu mu wi o man ka e car mo over sen na $97 million na mo di gu asamene mu di tu amna to ho mfa so be ne ba so ye at the end of the day na ye wie na se ye ntimi and see a 24-hour economic market. That's why you have to pay. With the 8 good years, who could bubu amount for them go spending $97 million on cathedral and Kwanko Siaga. And to massacre one to Nana, they say on that time say Abdul. Aya, the more refer say Oba Hanche ya. Then go off take offense. Because me no ado, won't mean chairman will be our year sick. I know so sick. You don't have no more right. Nana, let me, Nana, when my plan to do I dear ma, I'm empty with my contract in there by in the name of Big Push, ya Jeffrey Omunson, and they are my contract of offer. Mamma used to change in 2019, I'm with my contract. Nana Kwame winning. How many years in it? And then we are repackaging it and we are giving it to a new contractor. I'm saying I'm empty better now, okay. Until after Mokachi has a you are going to do it for 2 years. And how many years? 6 good years. 1 to 9 years. Now, contracting them are your friend of crying who will be a waffle. So government has repackaged it and is giving it to a new contract. No, I'll have a catch them say, Muna Muya in Jim Crop. Similar to Mana, may say, it's never true, sir. It's never true, sir. 2011, we came back and we started a bar and Nasu Kwano Subi. Mana, 2014, and honorable Bawa, and I must sign the contract. Emma, I can't say contractor. So 2015-16, that was why I'm for more credit, security and communication. Omukonya accident, okay. Emma Nupa Minifu, no Bamba, no more campaign. That was the time I need a crime. Not grab chipping say go on. And you know, so for second for they are the best judges of this road. Okay. But, Mr. What can about ask her as issue abbey. And I ask her issue abbey. Nupana a chain on. When him say now a tall and no time no a tall manager. One more fan as a tall. I tell my other friend, no one manager, people are buying appointed. So it tells you some way MPP. Do you get me? Besides, now make us say, Katie Hammond, when him say committee no more call share.
omo accuse omo say omo crash bribe no and before MPs ka and no maba out abeka say nana wanya
Yusuf ma me hold up me samba so ayi em say ayi na ye bo na kwa me din on Chechenkura road no ha so pese otin komo kicho bi free ho no mo ye bre no so nana good morning.
Morning, me and saying.
Boko, we dey tell Pama and come here. You so one to on Chechenkura road.
Yo, me da say they can meet what you put na. Do baby na say fem say obeye juma no bo ma want ni me bia say. Me am te so ka so repackaging. Sa na repackage. Ne zenka contractors na wuska. Me nu awuni bibi. Ma me ka some trail. Me start Chechenkura road so obeka ya wo free drumon kuma iko Chechenkura. Let me take you about 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and some of do Chechenkura. Covet in the bridges, or what can see in Army, a posting banner, the Kaka, and I thought they make an me, you man, see, baby, no. Me resist certificate come out 6 certificate in the NADA payment. Me started a year 2 for the past and Sunday by MPP from by Mono. 7 certificate go on, no. I'm here, almost 7. Opa minion of which Mako cross check it. Oko board. Is it asset now acquired that hono? Government in the make accord make cover 20 something million. Old currency be 200 something billion. But what did they make an say? Me start here man America na midi. So na service we be here juma we now buying chair and car. I buy for background take responsibility. Now we chair any pan car. Yet me we can say package for. It mean you know the mechanic say be buying buy and for free contractors. So we try to come here back. Eti adi bi wona so mo ka mo ya analysis a wo hwe na analysis yi. But what mean ya?
Okay.
A free coin so ko no COVID be na manye. Fine. Me ye yakodu ba bia ye last grab na ese kuku hotel. E na afa actually you be kan esikatua no ama ese kwana nso asato a ese. Eti mean ya no no kana asmo hwe no kana asem ye mpa na cha opi.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, is it young
me who asem kura obeka because they nyina to me say the project was for 2 years. Meba how many years na take you? Ono aja to me say we are raising certificates under one government o man tuanaka. Ana and how many years ni? Inti adwuma no o ya na asase. Wajai wonyaye. Beside now no MP betena ha kan. Was say contract no. Wo mo san de ma contract ho. Ana anya sa na oka
say o chese ska
enti me de ho de nyama asem me de me ba kan se so bibia oni aban asem enye me de aban aka na aban na musini o wa ha aka e na me so me ka ana
merasi obusianti ye de wasi me din ye de NanaFori woti aye director do enka sa so na woti communication director for NBC so and comedy ye de NanaFori what's again Evans and the call social media handles. Show who see now who ambassador.
It's the best station in the city. Naagyei FM 90.3. This is your station.
Hey, Wafa, now what is a Cosmos Educational Complex? I buy a PJ Mama is every woman do senior high school. I quite companies do a new 20 at Indian one. Woman modern born woman and fermentino. A fee a yadia, Ghana Maimu, a Mampani, Ebo Senior High School, our Pejamoon, Cosmos Educational Complex, Edra Mai Kwaku, Yateden. One in Suku, our Demufua, as they say, and to us was senior high school. No, I buy a yino. And to offer still academy no so Egusu Koswana, and yet in my pa. I buy a sasso or Masne Academy. No washemu kena enti me no kasai obanu nsua de no na de oba de ede ma no akwasibro ni beka se talent no na no so onya bi every football mu e wo Cosmos Academy Cosmos Educational Complex edru sam pempenso yi eni atadwi fo wa adwuraman ne nkratwa ho ahia yate denle na bibia senior high school ye no ho no Cosmos Educational Complex kwaku wo mo ye bi courses ahodo ni nyinara courses bi te say agric afei business technical home accounts visual arts general arts and general science ofe na chese TV eta o me schools ahodo ni nyina Cosmos Educational Complex ebe ye bio kwaku sa pepepe ya pagya no ede na kosi eye abrempon gina bre enti bibia senior high school eye bi no Cosmos Educational Complex ono so ne de no edemu 13 etietiefo wedi mo sempa baby bia wo bia no for babra Cosmos Educational Complex na de ba ko e fene se wo hwe Cosmos Educational Complex ya enye gira kwai kra eye adwura ene atebubu kwantempon no so woni Spark Farm ene di enhwe enimu ewo adwura bonyo puso ahomatrofo ne Cosmos Educational Complex embenifo ntwetwe enkomo ewo 055-392-4043 ana +233-24664-007 Cosmos Educational Complex. Your future start from the classroom.
Nasi haja di ejuma sonko uzo gunwo mehu pa o je nu ejo nyo se ofa o hwe ko spinna eye Pasco eba capsules e bibidro nya ye to paye onu ma no fa mienu enunu ejuma dia ne se eboa brebo no e ma brebo ne ejuma yi enuane ye di nsu aye no nyina no e ko ye mo brebo no ne di fu ejuma yi ye papa no ne nipedua na fa ye nya papa no so no ne so abesere ko e ma nipedua enya moden adisi bi e ko nipedua mbia no eboa enyi fu no gbe ni e ma besere ko bo nse detoxification committee detoxification any custom say casco eba center na ko fasa adro diaba ofa we me sra mamba ko pe na no menya ho de bi unia oko bloto bia oko pe casco eba kat obenya bi etuwani de nya de be so ko e ko pe bi to casco eba kat me akoba ma jimwo yes
sawo pe bi atwa fra alaji drugstore ewo adra ubenya bi so ewo Kings Heba ebe Naagyei FM ubenya bi so to sawo Heba ewo Asante Mampo sawo pedodo atu copy FA Farmers ewo Tafo ubeti bi so afre Casco Heba Center ewo ahomatrofo iso 055-745-579 and answer 0501-459-255 enkoda enya emfie dumienu enum adroi apefo ene onuma oma ankola nufo enum adroi FDA aje adwade nkratoi atu
Mira, ma wo se bibi koso ofi ha pa, ma me hu de omu bia.
Bibi koso e fa de ho.
Nansen ye kodem a wo modem mo na asesapra ko pe.
Oh, wo kasa pa de aye no krotrodo. Ano is the men's mixture and capsules. No wife don't cross.
Ah, sentia. Ano is the men's herbal mixture and the capsules. No wife don't cross.
Eye memedru ano nampa, enti wonya 18 years. Now yes you tra kono bi na wonya wasema fa.
Metati ni di wo krompa. Nanso na minim se na dro na no nam sa.
Ano is Heba Center de se ba ne memadu ano nampa de a wi fi wa obie no
okay enye de bia konsama me
oye we nkasa mi konsa hwe na ka metase afofo be dan kwaye
ano iski men's herbal mixture and the capsules no why don't cross
so we be ma no mpo ma ko fompa de a be beti ne nka bia twebe no
na ano iski Heba Center ho no ememadu nko ano to ho ana
o de bi o no awdo pi e bi ti say ano iski ko wa mixture eno no etu ko kwase kra menstrual pains and a waist pains. Oh, I know it's good about mixture. It too malaria se crack. Hepatitis B. Jenna and answer and science treaty. No one yanko no is good about center. And yes, I stroke within Hube gym. Stomach ulcer, diabetes, hypertension, loss of appetite, and a general body pains.
Now I want to make gonorrhea drama, Madame Fubi.
And one no is go. I don't know it's gonorrhea pa. Sexual weakness, syphilis, and a candidiasis.
Mira, Nancy, Miss McBooming, sir. My yes, to me, Rimisa. Sissy, Yadian, Coco, so didn't watch him. Meaning, I'll be young one draw no is Heba Center. Na so ye kase no address a domestic community. Afia mankwada di hotel abrosan so wa so be hu na so ye ba ko so. Ena dwedwom wo ba bia ka no fedro mu no. Fo se ne mpabofo no na abrosan titi na ho no. Wo be hu information center no so ho. Ano is Heba Center no ahudo ni nyina obenya bia to. Afia ba bia be hye ka no bia obenya no ibi. Obetuma frɛ ano is Heba Center e wa homatrofo iso 0248962809 ana 0550928428 ano is Heba Center. No wife don't cross.
This is Naagyei FM.
Boys and girls are Mudra, any penifuna, Mutiasam day. May say, Moto Dada, dear, you so be more Tom, a reunion some enterprise, or the Abba, a yes swapping or swapping. ɛyɛ moto brand new ɛna mede korɔ no awie ne asɛm enterprise ɛhɔ na wowɔ moto dada a wobɛtumi akɔ no wasoape wode sika kakra so a na wagye brand new me nua ma wobɛmu mu ebia na wopɛ second hand na yi so wo so bɛnya na abommere mu atɔ wɔ hɔ ɛyɛ awie ne asɛm enterprise ɔtɔ moto types ahodoɔ bebree wɔ hɔ sɛ Absolica Loba ana Haugen Royal Motors ana Semampuka